Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. If you've returned a subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. At the top of the screen, you'll see my post office address. You guys always contact me and say you want to send me some things and stuff. By all means, you can send it here. Below, you'll see my email address that is set up to specifically for YouTube, for you guys to contact me. Whether you have something to say to me personally, or you have any ideas that would go make good videos for the listening audience, by all means, drop it off. Over here's the Cash App. As you all know, I'm going to Memphis March 25th for a meet and greet with all my loyal subscribers. Guys, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to get down there, see your city. You know what I mean? You guys show me some love. Check it out. With this Cash App, a lot of people are asking the question about the Cash App. And you should ask questions about the Cash App. The Cash App is basically for me paying for security and me paying for the venue that I'm trying to host. Because I don't know how many of you guys are coming out to see me in Memphis, and this will help towards this. Guys, I'm being dead honest with you. I put a lot of money out. You know, I paid for my trip. I did it all myself. I'm not asking for anything back. So this money doesn't go to me. It just goes to make an experience better for you guys. So just to get that out there. But guys, I'm going to talk about something today. And it's a very sad story. I don't know if you guys see, I'm getting my voice back, which is a good thing. And I saw the story this morning, and I don't know why I didn't see it earlier, but it's a sad story all the same. And it has a lot to do with what I talk about, you know, on my platform about different issues that affect us as a society and as people, period, all of us. And this is such case. This is the case of 31-year-old Andrea Serrano, right? And her with a 13-year-old boy having a baby with him. And some of the stuff I'm about to tell you about this story is messed up. And it saddens me because a lot of stuff is not being done. It's like the society that we're in right now does not protect kids. And it's like a society that don't protect the rights of children. Honestly, it's not a society. It's a circus. Check this out.
Investigation. A 31-year-old woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old boy and then becoming pregnant with his child won't face any jail time under a plea deal with prosecutors.
11 Call for Action investigative reporter Matt Kroschel is joining us live tonight. Matt, 31-year-old Andrea Serrano was facing sexual assault charges but accepted this new plea deal to stay out of prison.
Adam, Serrano gave birth to a baby boy. She admitted to having sex with that 13-year-old. The victim's mother, who we're not going to identify in this story, tells us she is not happy with this deal offered to a woman she says ruined her son's life.
I feel like my son's robbed of his childhood. Now he's having to be a father. He's a victim, and he's going to have to live with that for the rest of his life.
This mother says watching her son struggle with the reality he now faces breaks her heart.
What has this been like for your son?
It's caused him a lot of depression. He's shut down a lot.
Now she questions why this woman won't face prison time.
I feel like if she was a man and he was a little girl, it would definitely be different. They would be seeking incarceration. And I feel like because she's a woman, they're not. They're having compassion for her because she was pregnant. But I don't think they take into play, again, she was pregnant by a child. You know, that child was created from a sexual abuse.
Under terms of the plea deal the suspect signed off on, she'll be required to register as a sex offender, and the judge could sentence her to 10 years to life of sex offender intensive supervised probation. But Serrano will avoid any jail time since the DA's office dropped the original charges to a lesser charge that does not come with mandatory jail time.
What should other parents be looking for?
Don't trust anybody, honestly. I mean, you can't trust anybody now.
The victim's family says they are looking for the next steps in this case, and they'll actually ask the courts to give custody to the 13-year-old of this baby. Adam and Lindsay, what we do know is that Serrano has a hearing coming up in May where she will learn how much probation time she'll have. Currently, Serrano has full custody of the baby. Back to you.
Okay, well,
there you have it, guys. That's a sad story. And it's sad on a lot of different levels. But I want to harp on a couple of things real quick. And the first thing is this, guys. Listen. How did you get a deal? If you guys were looking at it, it said she was charged with sexual assault on a child, guys. And she copped out to a plea deal and had the deal amended to the change of incest. Did you see what the mother of the 13-year-old boy said? It ain't no relationship, so how is it incest? You see how funny the justice system is? You could do anything you want to somebody, victimize a family, and all of a sudden somebody can swoop in and then say, hey, we'll give you a deal. It shouldn't be no deal for that. How do you get a deal on a child sexual assault case? And then they charge it as incest. It's crazy. I don't understand. It's like the rights of the little boy was not taken care of. And like I said, it went back. It's like we in a society that hates to acknowledge that male victims, you know, any type of male victimhood, whether you're a child or a grown-ass man. You know what I mean? Men get victimized all the time. And it's like, I don't understand it. Just like the situation I did with the Megan chick from with the police officers. All of a sudden she a victim. And you know, I'm not condemning all women, but I mean, it just seems like some of these laws is made to just tear men up. Just tear us out the frame. This boy, 13 years old, don't know nothing about nothing. Had the baby. So that means she got impregnated when she was 30 and he was 12. She old enough to be his goddamn mom. Think about it. She 31. That boy 13. Her and the mom probably around the same age. And the mom is a nice person, you can tell. Me, if that was my son, she would have never had that baby. She'd have been somewhere in the field stinking. Ain't no way you gonna ruin my child's life. And I know what that type of stuff is. How you gonna force a 13-year-old in the fatherhood? How you gonna force anybody into fatherhood? He don't know nothing about nothing. That man just hit puberty. What is he, in 7th grade? He was in 6th grade last year if he's 12. 5th grade if he's a dumbass. I mean, no offense. Think about it. Think about it. This is messed up all the way around the board. All the way around the board. What the mom say? If it was the sexes was reversed, think about it. You think he would have got that deal if he was a man? I mean, if she was a man? And that little boy was a little girl at 12 years old? Hell no, they would have spit roasted him. They'd have gave him every charge in the book. And that's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? If it's a crime, call it down the middle. Take the sex out of it. Because a lot of times when it's a little boy being touched or something like that real bad, you know, people look at it like, oh, he must have liked that. You know, an older man like, yeah, you go, son. That's bullshit. Yeah, people right now that commit suicide from being touched by people, whether they're a man or woman when they was young age, they can't get it out of their head. Some of my viewers are probably like that. And I'm sorry that happened to you. But this is stupid stuff. What about when child support hit? He 13 years old. You see the mom? He depressed. Why? What I tell you about calling your ladies, tell you about calling your sons man of the house when they little kids. Too much stress. Now you got child got their own problems. Now you got children dealing with adult problems. He dealing with depression. He probably was happy-go-lucky before this bullshit. It's rape. It's rape. You've been on earth 18 years before him, old enough to conceive that boy. You out in the street already. You know something. He don't know nothing. Probably was still riding his bike in the street and playing cartoons. Who the fuck are you to take the right of his innocence from him? And nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about this at all. At all. Men matter. Boys matter. Boys become men. We matter. It's like nobody, man. She kept the baby. Now this boy is 13 years old. By the time he get 18 years old, he got a 5-year-old son. How you going to explain that when you go to meet a young lady? Why you have a kid and you so young? You was 12 when you got a girl pregnant. How old is the girl? 30. Grab your daughter, get away from him. You messed his life up. That's a serious stain on his resume of life. Serious thing, because you wanted to be selfish and conceive a child. Why'd you have a baby? Listen, Why would you even, what was so sexually attractive in him that you couldn't find in a grown-ass man? Think about that. Think about that. I usually make jokes and stuff, but this ain't no funny ass shit. Ain't no funny ass shit. I seen her last name Serrano. I'm like, damn, that's a hot ass pepper. And the name was fitting this bitch hot in the butt. And I didn't mean to call her a bitch, but damn, man. Come on, man. Come on. Child support. He 18. He turned, I don't even know how that even worked. 13 years old plus 18, 31. He want all his young adult childhood when he hit 18 will be ruined. I went through that. Got married at a young age. Everything was cool. She got pregnant. Oh, I'm leaving. You make money. You a good dude. I just wanted the baby. I'm divorcing you. Boom. What can I do as a man? She go her own way. I go mine. Not even going 2 days. Letters at my house. Screwing me. Still battling with the bullshit. And if she ever listening, you'll never get the fucking money. I paid you what I paid you. My kids are grown. You ain't getting nothing. And I ain't mean to ramble off like that, but damn, man. And what was your ultimate goal with doing that? You wanted the baby? You didn't want the boy? Because by the time he was 30, you would have been what? What? Shit, 17 more years? What, 47, 48? I don't understand. I don't understand this, and this happens a lot. It happens a lot. The mom was dead on. If this was been a man, he'd have been finished. Man, we need to call the laws down the middle. They need to be protesting this shit. You gonna let her cop a deal? Yeah, between 10 and 100 years of probation if you don't show up at the office and you violate. Ain't no prison time. She ain't learned a lesson. She'll drop that baby and go right over to fucking the kindergarten across the street, show a cat, and get another one. This motherfucker's trash. Trash. If that was my son, yo, this is bullshit. It's bullshit. Guys, listen. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but I mean, stuff like this is bad. I mean, it's really bad. I mean, you cop the deal. How do you go from that? That's my big thing. How do you go from that charge to incest? How do you explain it to the mom? That bitch ain't related to us. How do you come up with that charge? Oh, well, we just have to have something to make it stick. And then they talking about some of the charges wasn't punishable by prison. What kind of shit y'all pulling in Colorado? What kind of crap is that? Guys, listen, man, leave me a comment, man. This story is foul, and I'm sorry I went off like that, but, man, damn, it's like men don't matter, and, like, little boys don't matter. It's like, it's... Why? Why they coming at us like that? Why? I mean, damn, men are the ones that build nations. Women are the ones that back them. You tear us up, who gonna defend y'all? Think about that shit. Who gonna defend y'all? I don't understand, man. I mean... I'm not talking about all women and all that. So, I mean, I got a lot of female subscribers. You guys, you know what my heart is and you know what I'm saying. But, I can't even say we got to do better. I mean, damn, the baby. Oh, man, listen. I'm Stock Market Steve. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, please leave me a comment, man. I need y'all to comment on this, man, because this right here is mess. This is something we need to be talking about as a family on, you know, on this channel, man. We really need to be talking about this. There's no way he can get out of it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.